Now, it gives me, again, a really great pleasure to introduce a, a young environmental activist, a real powerhouse, Lily. Lily really hails from Thailand, and she is a former UN and UNICEF youth ambassador. She works with NGOs on future action plans and joined international activists invited by the Vatican to create the pact, which she signed with Pope Francis. Lily actively works to combat plastic pollution, promoting sustainable alternatives and raising awareness. Her experiences reinforce her belief that leadership is a shared journey towards meaningful change. Lily is joining us today from California, and we really appreciate you joining us in spite of the big time difference. And the stage is all yours, Lily.
Thank you so much for introducing me, Amelia. Okay, first of all, thank you. I'm very excited to be here today. It's an honor to be able to speak here. And thank you everyone for coming and taking action. And first off, happy World Environment Day. My name is Latlin Lilly Satitinasan, and I am a Thai youth activist. And over the last 6 years of my activism journey, I've met with multiple government ministries, retail corporations, and many more people in power than I can count. But first and foremost, I am still one of the many members of the youth fighting for our future. I've been a part of many world initiatives like UN, UNICEF, the Economy of Francesco, where I had the honor of signing the Pact for Change with the late Pope Francis, and Thailand's 2020 nationwide ban of single-use plastics. Yet, throughout my journey, the most defining obstacle, and what I believe is my greatest trait, is my youth. I was told I was too young to worry about some global issues and that I should focus on my studies and let the adults handle it. But even as I grew older, I came to realize that those in power did not share the same hunger or desire for change as I had. My world and future was left in the hands of adults who wouldn't stop talking and start making change. And I've met enough politicians and corporate officers in my life to know that some may think that skipping school to protest at Parliament at age 11 is too young, or that volunteering in plastic polluted slums at age 10 is also too young. But I think 9 years old is too young to become a victim of climate migration. 3 months old is too young to ingest microplastics found in baby formula from plastic pollution. An unborn baby is too young to have plastic found in its placenta. So, why do we continue to dismiss the most vulnerable when it will affect them the most? Can we honestly say that our children will be protected in the future? Not from crime, not from an economic crash, but from the long-term consequences of our actions. I cannot possibly imagine the possibility of a plastic-free future without first imagining a level of societal shift that comes with it. Environmental advocacy is social advocacy, and with today's resources and responsibility, ignorance is a choice. And now we must choose the future of our planet and the lives of people over any means of profit or structural norms. Our strength is the time that we have right now and the opportunity to take the first initiative. We need to work as leaders and create an open dialogue between influential leaders and younger voices by creating spaces for listening and understanding, just like the ones we have today, and we can find some common ground. We're all collective members of the world, so we all need to protect our home. The youth cannot possibly lead this pursuit alone. It is a joint effort. Corporations must embrace social responsibility with transparency and accountability, not greenwashing, but with real action. Governments must create open dialogue where influential leaders and young voices listen, learn, and lead together. Advocacy is collective by nature. We are all advocates today. The actions of one cannot change the hearts of all. We share this earth, hence World Environment Day. We share this responsibility with each other and with the next generation. And The truth is, today we all come from a place of privilege. I recognize this. I've had access to education, platforms, and the ability to be heard, but many people, especially those in high-risk climate aid areas, do not. And many of those people will never get a microphone. In this fight for a future, no one is possibly too young or too old or even too ignorant to start working toward change now. We need to stop thinking about the future and start planning for now. We must understand that our fight is not for ourselves, it's for our children. That's why it is necessary to hear the voices of children. That's why youth leadership matters. Because when we speak, we don't speak alone. We open the door for others to be heard too. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lily. There were so many, and I'm sure our listeners. Could we have a round of applause for Lily, please? Please use your react button to show her some love. It was, and and to summarize, I think a lot of the young activists who are here with us and who are doing innovative work would have also heard this refrain: you are too young to do this, you are too young to think about this, why should you worry about this? And the points that you made about plastic being found in placenta, plastic being found uh, in in young in young children, and climate crisis uh, the trigger for migration and for separating children and families. So there is a lot of repercussions that we are seeing as we work with children and young people, and that's why this platform. And very soon we are going to. This will be the space for young people to share their ideas and their challenges and the solutions that they have. And we are really very happy to have a really strong cohort of young people from Generation Hope Goals.